Well, Blackie started about 150 years ago. And Vancouver came from England. He brought some cattle over here. And he gave it to King Kamehameha the first. So Kamehameha, he told King Kamehameha to put a taboo on the cattle, that it grow. You see, so there'd be more cattle in the future. So when he died, the taboo wasn't left. So until King Kamehameha III that took over, and the people started, then the cattle beginning to ruin the crops and the land, and going into tire patches. So the people started to grumble, you know, and making a big fuss about these cattle, and it was getting dangerous. See, and the children were you know, invading in their land and in their yard where the children played. So it would be pretty dangerous, you know, for the cattle to be there. So King Kamehameha III, he went to the mainland, so maybe he can find something, you know. Let's see if there's anybody that can handle the cattle. So he went up there and he went to a rodeo show. And during that time, there was a lot of Mexican boys and vaqueros and Spanish cowboys mixed with Spanish. So he was very impressed with the how they were handling the cattle, you know, and roping the cattle and stuff like that, you know, and whatever. So he hired all those people, you know, asked them to sign a contract to come over here and see if they can round out the cattle over here. So they all came over here, and they all round up the cattle and everything. During that time, they brought their guitars over. And after their work, you know, they sit down by a campfire and they start playing some music, you know, and they were teaching the Hawaiian how to do cowboy work. So they were doing fine. So all of a sudden, the Hawaiians were very impressed with that guitar. It was the first time they seen it. So they had two guitars, you know, one play and the other one come together, see, helping the melody, while the one is picking on one guitar and the other guitar is strumming along with the melody. So, and the Hawaiians they really enjoyed their type of songs and music. It was pretty. So then the time came when they had to go back to the mainland. So some stayed and some left. They met some good Hawaiian fellows who were good people, so they gave the guitars to the Hawaiians. So all they had was just one or two guitars. But you see, they were on different islands when they received these guitars. And like I say, the cattle were running wild on every island almost. So so this Hawaiian guy, he started playing this slacky guitar. And that's when the slacky guitar started to be popular, you know, started to be created into the guitar. So they had their songs, so they started like this. They tune it down from the standing tuning now. This is the standing tuning. That's what the Spanish use, this tuning. Okay, now, the Hawaiians, they really enjoyed that. They liked that, the sound. It was beautiful. So he couldn't do that, so he tuned his guitar down the way he thinks is suit for himself. So the Hawaiian songs were a little different. So they started off like this, with the melody only. Maiku, maiku, ipo aloha. Da 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 da. But you see, that there was nothing there. So one day, this guy started messing around with the bass. Hey. Then he started going all the way down to the last string. Hey, they got something here. So they put it together, see? See, the bass added to the melody makes it complete. And with the voice go along with it, that's what slack key is all about. By having a bass and the melody together in one instead of separate. That's what makes Blackie guitar.
This is how Tutu used to play. Tutu is my grandfather, old, you know. But he remembered his old friend. He used to play this song way back when he was a cowboy. Is that wonderful? Just two strings, up and down.
The idea of slack key is to get a very melodious sound and a rather intimate sound. So that slack key is not as good a music for large outdoor concerts. It's much more what we call back porch music, sitting around with a primo, that is a kind of a local Hawaiian beer in your hand, listening to this music and sort of just relaxing.